What's good with it? What's good with it? And welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Before we jump into this, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Let's dive into this, man. So we're gonna knock out two predictions in one video today. Make sure you stay tuned for the entirety of the video to get all the predictions, man. First up, for the predictions, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Knicks. Series tied at 1-1, but we are headed to the Garden, the Mecca. Man, it's gonna be a very, very, very interesting game. I think obviously the Knicks are gonna be feeding off this crowd. Their first playoff home game, with I guess with some true meaning of a team that has an opportunity to win a series. It's been quite some time back since since Carmelo days when he was a New York Knick. Other than that, man, it's definitely been in a huge drought. But again, man, the everybody in New York is going crazy right now. You know what I mean? They had the opportunity, obviously, to either take a commanding lead in this series. If they win both games, they'll go up 3-1. Worst case scenario, they'll drop both, and they'll be down. So I'm sure that they have their hands up in there, and the crowd is going to be going crazy in hopes that the Knicks can go ahead and win. And it's going to be a good game. I think this Cleveland Cavaliers team is definitely going to show up to look to compete. They want to make sure that they go out there and they just don't lay down either. They're going to look to go out, punch the Knicks in the mouths, take the crowd out of the game early, so then that way, it's just a straight up game at that point. Otherwise, man, if that crowd is going, that Knicks team is absolutely going to be feeding off that energy big time, man. So it's very interesting and intriguing. I can't wait to see it. But for the most part, man, what's the prediction? What do we have? I expect Jalen Brunson to have a monster game, Julius Randle to have a game, RJ Barrett finally to break through as well. Josh Hart continue to do what Josh Hart does, being a Swiss Army knife for this team. And on the flip side of that, man, for the Cavs, I think Donovan Mitchell is going to definitely have a man. He's going to have an explosive game. We got what we wanted out of Darius Garland. Mobley stepped up as well. So again, they all contributed, but they're going to need more on the road. Karis LeVert, I called for it, and he showed up for it. So again, I expect the same for this game as well. Again, they're going to need everybody, all hands on deck, for them to stand a chance to beat this Knicks team at home. But for the predictions, this who we gonna rock with, man? I'm gonna go. Oh, it's I'm gonna go with the Knicks, man. I think playing at home in front of this crowd, obviously the first playoff game back home. I think that they're gonna come out explosive, and it's gonna remain that way for the entirety of the entire game. I don't think they're gonna let up at all, man. So I got the Knicks beating the Cavs, going up 2-1 in this series, man. So that's my official prediction for that one. Second prediction, man, we got the Nuggets versus the Wolves. Timberwolves returning home for a playoff game, first playoff game, I should say. Again, man, they need this game. They're down 2-0 right now, and it's one of the things. It's one of the things, man, where they run the risk. You go down 3-0, you can pretty much bring out the broom because they're going to get swept. At best, they'll have a gentleman sweep. They'll win one game, but I think they'll get swept if they go down 3-0. So I'm gonna go for the underdog on this one, man. I think the Wolves are gonna come out with a ton of energy, definitely feed off the crowd, and they're gonna play a huge part in it. And I think they understand again the significance of this game is high, man. They understand that this is a must win type situation. Denver Nuggets are going to look to go out there and look at it from the same perspective. This is a must win to put a stranglehold on this series. You know what I mean? To go up 3-0 is pretty much, you signing out the fact that you've already lost. So what's the expectation? What's my prediction? Like I said, I got the Timberwolves winning this one in a must win game situation. So I'm going with the upset on that one. I know the Nuggets are favorites to pick, but I'm going with the Wolves on this one, man. But again, the predictions is a quick recap. I got the Knicks beating the Cavs, and then I have the Wolves beating the Nuggets. So, yep, we're going both home teams for game three. I wouldn't be surprised if one, if not both, drop those games and we see the Nuggets go up 3-0 on the Wolves, and then we see the Cavs go up 2-1 on the Knicks. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And if you wish to support the channel, that information is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video. Again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll catch you on another one.